Well, hi there, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to have a look at this new Shredder here from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line from Neca. Sorry, I'm just kind of imitating my buddy, Matt. So we looked at, not Shredder, we looked at Splinter last time, and now it's time to look at his main nemesis, Oroku Saki. He looks cool, but also this is the first human type person in the whole thing. I kind of wonder if they're going to do a movie April or not. I don't remember if I saw that. Obviously, they've got cartoon April, stuff like that. But Shredder here, he's got his full armor, has his big ridiculous cape, got a couple weapons, does come with assorted hands and whatnot. Oh, that's not wanting to come out of there. I feel like it's stuck at the bottom. Hold on. Oh, because he has fabric, he's got a desiccant. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that came out. What is happening here? Oh, the cape is taped inside the box. That's why Ford did not move. Now, I love that Shredder has a chrome camo, for lack of a better term. Ooh, there's wires in that cape. That's my first wired cape. So, packaging is what it is. Nothing special. Looks just like the other turtle stuff. Whoop-de-doo. And for the low, low price of $25. Oops, I dropped the cape. So let's look at them here. I did have a few of them in hand at the GameStop I went to, and I picked what appeared to be the best one, but who knows. I'll say his feet are turned inward. They look very awkward. His claws and stuff look okay. So he's got a couple of punchy hands. I love this. Okay, so for the right hand, he's got an open one with the claws on there, and then a fist one with claws. Then he's got a regular right hand with a fist, and a normal open right hand. Oh, sorry, that's a left hand. Oh, that's weird. He does not have an open right hand. I had it wrong. Okay. And then he also has a tiny little shanky knife and a little pouch for it. But my question is, where is that supposed to go? Unless he's got like a belt loop that I don't know. Okay, so just in hand, he does have sparkly clothes on. Because, you know, ninjas love to have sparkly stuff. I mean, they were always sort of pushing the term ninja. I mean, realistically, he's far more samurai-esque. Even in the ill-advised, not quite Bayverse Turtles, Shredder was literally like a samurai. He was not. But it makes sense for him to be more samurai-esque if he's going to go up against ninjas, because they were enemies. He does come with his cool double-ended pokey staff. So that's cool. That's the thing that Splinter catches in his nunchakus. Let's see if I can get this knife sheath out of here. Is that? Okay, there's got to be somewhere to put it. I have no idea. The knife is at least held in place by tape, kind of. So let's see here. Open that up. It's painted nicely. Well, it's got one big scuff on it, if I'm honest. Now that I'm looking at it. Just like a paint mark straight across it. And apparently you can remove his helmet. So look, here's the itty bitty stabbing knife. Oh, got some tape on it. Get that off there. I think I remember him, because I know he rushes Splinter with his staff, and then he wraps it up and then basically flings him off the rooftop. The abundance of hands is pretty nice. I'm gonna pull Splinter out and actually give him a look. So, like I said, this is my first actual human type character here. And, you know, he's supposed to have been scarred up by Splinter. He does have a scar on his face. I wonder how. Okay, so the face visor, which is painted very nicely and has a little screen inserted. It's got dual layers and done that way. That's actually really nicely done. Oh, that's actually a very nice looking sculpt. So what I don't have, you can't take his helmet off. He doesn't even have ears, but he does have the scarred up Orokusaki face. That's pretty cool. His eyes actually have some good shine to it. Got a little stubble. Not bad. Not bad. He does look a little bit like, was it Tatsu? That was his name? Tatsu? Oh, interesting. So did the forearm rotate or did his gauntlet rotate? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so it looks like his forearm. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out here. Hold on. So he rotates above the elbow, but just looking at the way that the forearms are, I think they can rotate too, but it's really hard to tell. His gauntlets move enough, but that's pretty cool. So he's got the big shreddery looking on his wrist. Those are cool. See how good is he only single joint? No, he's double jointed. So he's only good for 90 degrees with a double jointed elbow. That's pretty sad. But it's also where I was saying I think that it's slightly limited by the fact that it's not squared up inside there. He looks really good. Can't say that enough. Okay, so where does his foot rotate? At the base. Okay, so that's gonna be problematic. They didn't give him a boot cut. It didn't give him an ankle cut. So he's just got a very basic ankle. And the way his feet are designed is going to get really complicated because you can see his feet, he's got turned in feet. So the question is, where do they rotate? If I had to guess, just above the knee. Yep, that's what it is. It rotates just inside the knee joint to accommodate the baggy pants. That's actually a very good way to hide that. I am 100% behind that. Okay, so there's one knee joint. Let's see if the other one works. Scary, 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 scary. It's not working. Okay. The knee joint should work. It's molded in such a way that you would believe it to work, but it's too scary to move. So guess what my shredder's never going to do? That's right. Turn his leg. Or he's never going to do a nice Jean-Claude. He is kind of hunched over and not standing very proud. Ab crunch hidden behind the torso. That's kind of cool. I think they added this extra layer of fabric because they got his torso wrong. So you got molded torso here, and then this little fabric bunched up bit here, I think to cover up the extra joint they left exposed. If I had to guess, yeah, it's slightly elastic. So I wonder if that's where his knife is supposed to go. There's no kind of holster or anything, so I don't know. See here, so his shoulder pads are here. The arms pivot inside there. So that's interesting in and of itself. I do believe it's supposed to rotate at the elbow joint, not just above but below. It's just probably stuck. Don't want to break off the fucking arm spikes. Almost did. I mean, like, it's so tight, and it's kind of scary that it doesn't want to straighten up there. His hands are painted decently. Actually, I think I made it worse. What were the odds of that? What are the odds of me rotating it the wrong direction? Actually, pretty slim to none. So I bet I can get the gauntlet off and not have to worry about breaking anything. That has got to rotate. It makes no sense. The way I'm turning it, it should not be getting worse. It should be getting better. Because like you can see right in here, that joint should function properly, and it do not. It do not function properly. Pull that hand out. Pull that gauntlet off. If I can. See, that one's moving. Okay, so I got the left arm to move. And the right arm is just wonky. I need to hold it with something. Hold on, I've got some pliers. I'm going to do this very carefully. So I don't want to screw anything up. I just want to hold that steady. There we go. I just need to be able to hold it hard enough to get it to move. So that's good. Okay. So head is good. I got to fix his little gorget there. I like that the helmet is molded really nicely, though I hope the sparkles stay on him well. Who knows? They will. Leg armor, I feel like, could come up a little bit. Cover up that knee joint just a little. I don't know if that's how he's supposed to be, but that's the way I feel he should be. Like, because like the knee armors, like, hike him up a bit. He's kind of crouched, so let's see here. He looks nice. Let me see if I can put his mask back on. Okay, so he doesn't have ears. What he has is tabs for that to grab onto when they're back there, so that's pretty good. I kind of want him to look down. So he's good. I'm not going to lie. I do wish he was a bit chromier than he is. He's just straight up silver, so that's okay. Oh, cape. Cape. I dropped the cape. I'm sitting here. I know something's missing. Let's see how he looks with the cape. And I'm going to figure out where to put that little stabby knife. So, look at this. What? It's more rigid fabric for that. He actually has a clasp. Wow, okay. Okay, so here's the very sparkly cape that is wired. That's cool. That's very cool. And sewn in pleats to hold its shape. That's a good thing. I guess it just goes on around his neck and all that. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Look at there. Look at there, we got a shredder with a cape. That's a bit long, if I'm honest, but I guess I could build it out a little. That's ultimately super silly. It looks cool. He's supposed to just be like intimidating. So you got to get the pleats together. And then you use the wire to push back behind him. And then if you engineer some joints in here, where's his left hand? There we go, get that joint up in there. It is sad that his elbows just kind of suck. Like they're just not that good. Now, is this actually supposed to be over his things? So that's what I don't know. Were they covering over the spikes or exposing the spikes? I don't remember. Let's just... I mean, I can do it both ways. I can pull the wires back and do that. That's not a problem. But I feel like it was down and over like this. The cape is ridiculous. I mean, it is literally like, it's so 80s. It's absurd. I'm gonna go ahead and put this gauntlet back on. This specky gauntlet. The fist. Like I said, he does come with alternate hands and stuff, but I'm going to leave those in the container for right now. But I think of the two figures here between him and Splinter, I think ultimately he's definitely the better one. Although now I'm thinking he has no thigh. No, he's got to have thigh rotation. It's just stuck. He's got to have thigh rotation. Yep. Okay, so left thigh works, so the right thigh is just stuck somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's just not. It's not clearancing his buttocks. Okay, so with thigh rotation, you can make those feet probably work, but there we go. I need to add some weight to the cape here with the wires. But there's us Shredder. Look at that. Okay, so he's definitely the best of the new figures. Now, I don't have any of the Foot Clan members yet. Those were all cleaned out by the time I got there, so I'm gonna have to wait for another wave of those or try to order them online or something. I really wouldn't mind having a couple of Foot Clan. But as Shredder goes, he's not bad. Go ahead and raise his arm up a little higher. Make him a bit more threatening. There we go. And in fact, he doesn't have like a sword or something. He's just got his pokey thing. And once again, I don't know where this knife is supposed to go. Oh, he will stand on his own 2 feet. How about that? Just gotta drape the cape. Just a funny statement to make. Gotta drape the cape down. Why do all bad guys have to be so flashy, damn it? Let me see here. Excuse me, Splinter. I need a knife. Irony. I can't get to Shredder's accessories because I need something sharp. Okay, I need a right hand with pokey things. There's the... No, that's a left. So he's got... I guess he only had spikes on his left hand. So that's a left holding hand for the knife, if I had to guess, because that's a very small hole. So he's got a right open palm, like expressive hand, and a right, definitely staff holding hand for sure. But I know that whenever he attacked Splinter, he was like that. So I don't know. His skin tone scares me a little bit, if I'm honest. Like, I should be worried about his health situation. Now, what are the odds this is 100% painted? I have a feeling it's actually just silver painted. Okay, so now give me... I never realized it's only his left hand that he has the extra spikes. You live, you learn. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. Give him the staff, the pokey staff. He'd be like, come and get it. We don't want a Bayverse situation here. Or Bay Turtles. Bay Turtles. Something like that. That's probably how I'm going to have him displayed, if I'm honest. Because that's pretty awesome. Actually, I'm going to go full Wolverine and have it back like this. So I have the claws back like that. That's pretty neat. That is legit. So of the two, of these two figures that I've gotten, Shredder is the better. So I'll catch you guys next time. That's it for out the box reviews. I'm gonna be playing around with these guys, doing full-on reviews later. So I've got out of Shredder and General Grievous, Shredder has the better cape because he has the wires. But there's other companies that can make these things. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks as always for your patronage. I'll see you later.